I was born in Moscow.
Sure you were. What's up, guys? This is Blattymeow with a new Let's Play, Metro 2033, Fear of the Future. So, I recently started playing this game. I couldn't play this game before because it was way too demanding graphically wise on the computer. And I recently, well not recently, but about half a year ago, maybe a little bit less than that, I got a new computer setup, which included a video card, which was the big factor when it came to, you know, playing a game. So, what I did is I got my new graphics card and I decided to play this game. And the game is a fantastic game, not only graphically wise, but gameplay wise. So, without further ado, I'll be playing Metro. There's 6. Yeah, I can count. There's 5 difficulties: easy, normal, hardcore, and the new 2 DLC ones that came free with the PC is Ranger Easy and Ranger Hardcore. I think the Ranger mode is that the HUD is disabled and things are way more realistic. So, as always, I usually try to play as hard as I can, but for this game, I'm a little more confident, and I actually find myself being pretty good at the game. That doesn't mean I won't die, but I kind of know the ins and outs of a lot of the game. So I'm going for Ranger Hardcore mode, and you even get a nice, pretty warning. Warning: you're about to begin a new game in Metro 2033, Ranger Hardcore mode. This mode provides the ultimate challenge and is recommended for experienced players only. To create a more intense and realistic simulation, Ranger Hardcore mode has no HUD, hints, or crosshair. Ammo is visible only in the weapon itself or while viewing your journal. Additional rounds are scarce. Enemy attacks are more relentless and more devastating. You will not survive. Well, let's see about that. Prologue.
The tunnel grew colder. Millie and I were close to the surface now. Soon we'd climb up into the howling wind to find our way through whatever nightmares were
Oh,
waiting.
gee, man, I tell you what.
My long journey.
Any
was
game
ended
that
at the end.
reminds me
But
of
wouldn't
Stalker
have
is
the
always going to
courage,
have some
the
funny
will to
English,
see it
Russian voice acting. It's just, there's just no denying it. Okay, so this is the prologue, and this is actually featured at the very end of the game. But right now, it's the beginning, and we don't know what's going on, and you kind of get head first into this shit. The other thing is that there are 2 endings to this game. I'm going to be going for the best ending, which is actually quite hard to do because you got to be very considerate with your ammo. Thank you, Miller. That helped. The game's very interactive, very immersive. Anything over here?
Something's moving in the next room.
So yeah,
Open the gate, I'll cover.
people find this game. Oh, that never happened before. That's cool. Anyway, people find this game to be, you know, a shooter, a very nice-looking shooter, and it's kind of like a horror shooter. And while that's what it is on the surface, unbeknownst to me, actually, this game actually is a huge moral to it. And the moral is you know, the setting is that post-apocalyptic Moscow, and it's nuclear war has caused everybody to descend into the metro because the surface is now inhabitable. So people were forced to live in the metro tunnels. That's where they live. Where military grade is bullets are currency and other things like that. And it seems like these strange dark ones have been appearing and just like mind fucking the shit out of the citizens. And people find this to be oh yeah. One note: when I go outside like this with all this mist and stuff, you're gonna see some slowdown, but it's about impossible for this game, and I think I'm doing pretty good. My computer can handle it pretty well. I'm gonna be doing 720p still, and I'm on the very high settings, DirectX 9, because DirectX 10 and 11, well, they don't. Well, I don't know if they work, but I think they're a little too slow because of the lighting and volumetric fog. But the reason I can't really do it is because, well, the game will not change audio settings. Oh, I just ran out of ammo. Just by that, I just sprayed too much already. See, that's how conservative you got to be in Ranger Hardcore mode. But in any case, the story that I was getting back to, you know, I remember I was talking about that, is that sorry about that. I'm really losing track here. And not just the story of trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. It's also the story of how if a man loses all six of being a man and has been de-evolutionized to an animal, a primate, can he find it in himself to learn how to evolve through selflessness and courageous nobility? And that's what the game is truly about, and I didn't know that the first time playing it, and I never thought of it. But after reading some stuff about it when I beat the game, I learned about it, and then I played the game again, and I have a lot more liking this story, even though I already liked it the first place. So this is my third time playing this game. Now, a blind playthrough is fun and all, but really the game is not that scary. It'd be more so me just being lost and dying a lot. But now that I know how to play the game, you're going to see a pretty nice playthrough of someone playing on the hardest difficulty, Ranger Hardcore. So I hope you all enjoy this. For once, in, you know, kind of a benefit for me. Ow, I just got ran over by that. A benefit for me is that it's not like, you know, it's not Super Meat Boy, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, or I Want to Be the Guy. It's not like me going crazy and getting mad and stuff. It's just a really awesome, immersive, atmospheric shooter. And I'm pretty good at it, so you might actually get some coherent commentary for once. And I'm kind of excited about that, to switch it up a little bit, so I hope you all enjoy.
What the hell is it?
So we're here to battle the Dark Ones, as far as I know, and they're about to come. As you can see, what's really immersive about this game, you can see that I have a gas mask on. You can see cracks in my gas mask. And yes, if you get hit enough, your gas mask can crack and break. And you cannot breathe for about, you can only breathe for about 15 seconds on the surface until you die. So it's really cool. See, I can't see how much bullets I have. I can only see inside my inside the chamber, so it's pretty crazy. So really, I can't do too much, but just try to like kill the one harassing me and try to just make sure no one kills me. And that's all the bullets I have. I have about 2 more bullet shots. No, I have none left. Oh, time to whip out the knife. Oh. As you can see, the game's very immersive. Like, yes, it's a scripted event, but still, it still keeps you in with it. Because you have no idea what's going on. Oh man. Not good. Not good. Whoa. So yeah, 8 days earlier from that horrible day.
Life was easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines.
And you can just hear the music. The music's very nice, very nicely orchestrated in this game. It's very quiet, calming at times, very pumping at times, very just creepy at times. This game is underrated and overlooked, in my opinion. And if you have an Xbox 360, go ahead and buy it for the Xbox. But if you have a PC that's a powerful PC that can run this game, and this game has extremely high requirements. But if you can run it and you know you've checked it, well, 100% without a doubt, get it for the PC. There's no reason not to. So the story, we played as the character Artyom, who is a metro dweller, and I think an orphan, who only has a stepfather right now, and he misses the times of past, and something has happened right now that gets your attention, and you find yourself going on a larger quest than you ever imagined, and it only gets stranger from there. So this is the reflections of the past. There's me sleeping, and there's my stepdad.
Artyom, awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
And you can see the game is really, really pretty. quality. I mean, it's going to be a little bit degraded from compression and YouTube uploading, but it's extremely gorgeous. Turn these lights off. Don't want to waste electricity or start a fire.
Let's go, Artyom.
Peace, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up.
Alex,
What's your plan for the dollar? Hand them all down.
hello, Artyom.
Artyom. He just called me Artyom. It's Artyom, buddy. Get it right. I'll be saving your ass later. Not him in specific, but...
What more can
So yes, I really hope that my audio is working right. I probably should check it, like, now.
We'll see what Hunter says.
But you know what? I'll let it go. But I can tell you this. If it is too quiet right now, like right now, in about 20 seconds it will fix itself because I am going to check. And you can't do anything about it. So, too bad.
The hospital's full.
Let's go.
The situation's under control.
Pretty realistic looking things. Now, I mean, obviously you can't go anywhere. Like, you know, it's a very linear game. Basically, if you're familiar with the Stalker series, it's basically a linear Stalker. If you ever want to play a linear Stalker.
Come on, Alex. Hello, Artyom. The situation's
Hello.
under control.
So I'm going to mention this, and I'm only going to mention it a few times.
Not much improvement. Two died this
This is the example of getting the good versus bad ending. The bad ending is just playing the game, worrying about your survival. The good ending, you worry about other survival before you, is basically the biggest thing. Selfishness, being the evolved man. So, do you see these wounded and sick? Let me put care and actually check out on these wounded and sick. You'll see my screen flash, a little gold flash, or maybe a white one. And you hear a little sound like, sweet, like, swah, like that. And that means I'm getting progress, plus positive progress towards the good ending. You see that? It just flashed white. That's positive progress. Another thing is you don't want to take like currency, which is military grade bullets. You don't want to take bullets from beggars or in like places such as like a table here, because this means it belongs to someone else, and you don't deserve to take it. Such as people trying to street performers, well in this case metro performers trying to get money. They'll have gold bullets in their like can that they're collecting from people giving it to them, and you can take it, and you cannot take it. If you don't take it, you're getting points up. If you do take it, you're getting points down. But the interesting thing is, there's no indication that you're getting points down. The only way you'll know if you're getting the right ending is at the very end. So I even know at the very end there's slightly different things going on. You'll know later.
Welcome to Exhibition Hunter.
So yeah, it's very interesting.
Thanks. How closer get?
It's been a long time, Hunter.
That has to be like, I like how he has to kick it to get inside the door, this bag, but he must have carried it across a great distance because you know
What's happening in the outside world?
the
these
surface
days?
is right out there.
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels.
So apparently the Dark Ones are infesting
Artyom,
Exhibition,
I
which
met a
is
trader
the
selling
metro
old
station
postcards
I am
in New York
from,
City.
which is this
I
place.
thought of your wall.
Well, yeah, this place. And
These are not the usual mutant creatures.
oh,
This
thank
is
you for the
something
postcard.
else. Something much worse.
And before Flash happens,
Darklands.
yep, there you go again. That's once again progress towards a positive ending. And some of those are unavoidable. You'll get progress towards a positive ending, but you'll get a lot of negative progress. Actually, it might not be that you get negative progress, but well, yeah, you have to because you can't steal from people. But
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels. Hunter
Alex,
and
we must stay here and defend the hall.
apparently we got some nullises coming. Nullises are just the basic like grunt beast. Let's take some weapons here. And we'll go ahead and do that. All right.
damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
I like the gloves. Like the gloves are like look like straw or something. Like well, not straw, but some sort of really strange like fabric from like a rag or something. And like I'm just wearing like this little knit sweater. But I got this fancy watch that shows me the time, my light detection, and my gas meter allowance. That's pretty cool. Very realistic looking. Oh, oh. So look at your watch. And you also get this nice knife. And like other games where the knife is usually like very last resort and you barely use it, this game you use it quite often because it saves ammo, especially in Ranger Hardcore mode. Time to shoot. Maybe not. Looks like they got it. Looks like they took care of it pretty good. I'm gonna try to protect it from the vents. We don't want them coming from the vents. And you actually get an achievement from them if you stop them from coming from the vents. Which I already have. Which another thing about achievements, not that it matters, but it is curious. Use an achievement for obviously beating the hardest mode, Ranger Hardcore, and I did not get it, even though I did. The only thing I think of is that I think I might have like noticed that you could change difficulty in the options, and I might have like changed it really quick, just like this. But I didn't play. I just changed it in the option and then changed it right back, and that might have been all it needed. So I will not do that this time, and see if I get it.
Are you alright?
Don't really care, but hey, why not?
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot this
But I think the frame rate should be good. It looks like the worst comes to worst, I'm getting 30 during crazy parts, and when I'm not getting, when it's calm, it's going to be probably a lot higher than that. And if it's like in the outside and during the fog or like bright lights are shining, the crazy lighting effect, it might dip down to 20 or 25. But that's very few and far between. And you just have to understand. My computer, for people that understand the computer specs, my computer's a quad core, Intel quad core, Core 2 quad, 2.8 gigahertz.
What's happened to you, Alex?
Factory overclocked to 3.0, I think. I have a ATI Radeon 6880 video card, XFX Black Edition, so it's overclocked more. 6 gigs of PC 1200.
The Dark Ones. They destroyed the
PC 1200, 1600 megahertz. DDR3 RAM, which sucks because I really can't take advantage of the triple or dual channel because I only have 3 sticks of RAM. And Asus motherboard, not really important. So those are the big guys. This is my big hitters there.